Ladies and gents, hello and welcome back to another Destiny 2 weekly reset video. My name is Story and today is April 23rd. This means we're running up until April 30th and all things are nice in the world. The birds are singing at the tower, there's electric sparkling in the breeze, and we're going to have a look at what we've got in Destiny 2 to play this week. Nice. Anyway, we'll start off with the usual, just in case people watching the video are in fact new to the game. Well, you've got a bunch of things to do and a bunch of things to earn and powerful engrams to achieve. So we've got Guardian of All, complete 20 bounties of any type. This is a weekly for Ikora Ray, and this will get you some powerful loot. So that's 20 bounties of any type. There are clan rewards if you happen to be in a clan. If you earn 5,000 XP just by going out there into the world and destroying things and saving all the ladies and the men and the children, and you'll get yourself some powerful loot from doing that. Then we've got Ada over at the annex there. If you forge 2 weapon frames, you will get some powerful armor. So if that armor is actually blocking you getting on the path to 700 power, then it's good to know that that's a definite armor drop there for completing 2 weapon frames forged. All right then, on to the playlist. This is your director screen and all the various places you can visit, and this is the Vanguard playlist. In it has some daily heroic story missions. If you complete 3 of these, you will earn yourself some powerful loot. There is a list to choose from here of 5. These will rotate on a 24-hour basis and reset on the daily reset. We've got modifiers this week. Void Singe, that's throughout the whole week. Today's modifiers are Blackout and Heavyweight, and these will change on the daily reset. Then we've got our Vanguard Strikes, which is complete stuff and get more powerful loot. We've got a daily here, so complete a strike and you'll get some powerful loot. And then the weekly is complete strikes using a subclass of the same light element as a team member. So for example, if your Titan is a striker and he's using obviously arc, because strikers are arc damage, then make sure that you're also running arc, no matter what the burn is for the week. The Singe, we've got this Singe here. Not everybody pays attention to that or cares, so make sure that if you're going for that weekly challenge to match your subclass element. Then we've got the Nightfalls, the harder versions of the strikes, recommended power at 540. Complete a Nightfall strike for powerful loot, complete one again with a score above 100,000 and you'll get some more powerful loot. There are 3 to choose from. We have the Corrupted, which has a chance of dropping the strike specific loot, the Horror's Least pulse rifle. So if you fancy going for that, then that is definitely the Nightfall to farm. That's the Horror's Least pulse rifle. Then we have Strange Terrain. The strike-specific loot for that is the Braytech Osprey rocket launcher, and then Exodus Crash. That has a exotic Sparrow impact velocity as its strike-specific reward. There you go. That's the Vanguard playlist. If we move on over to Gambit this week, we have Reckoning. That's a 1 to 4 player cooperative ding dong. I'm going to call it a ding dong. It's not a chocolate bar or a cake. It is in fact a group of people going in to fight the forces of darkness, if you didn't know. You can play that and up your progress to 100% there to get some powerful loot, and obviously you get more progress the harder the tier is. We have 3 tiers, tier 1, 2 and 3. The modifiers this week are Solar Singe for the Reckoning, and the daily modifiers are Attrition and Brawler. Nice. Then we have our normal Gambit flavor vanilla. Complete a match for some powerful loot. Then we've got a weekly, complete 3 games for some more powerful loot. Then there's its bigger sister, Gambit Prime. The complete 4 games of that and you'll also get some powerful loot. That was my phone, not yours. I do apologise. You can also get into Gambit private matches if that's your bag as well. So there you go. That's all the powerful loot in the Gambit area. Crucible this week has a rotary playlist and it's Iron Banner. It's back. We'll go over to Lord Saladin in a moment and have a look at his wares and see what he's got for us. Complete 5 games of any Crucible game type. That's including the quick playlist, Rumble, which is a solo version, 6v6, well, 6 you versus everybody, or every man for himself kind of a thing, or woman. And then there's competitive, so any 5 games across these playlists minus private matches will get you some powerful loot there. Iron Banner this week, nice. Now then, what else have we got? Well, on Mars there's a special event called Escalation Protocol, which spawns here and here. This week, the boss, the big boss at the very end of the 7 waves, there's 7 waves in total of Escalation Protocol. The big boss is Nur Abath, whoever that is, and that's the Crest of Zol. And the shotgun, Ikelos shotgun, happens to be dropping, which is still quite viable in today's Destiny world. So if you're after a shotgun that does plenty damage, then definitely get into grinding some Escalation Protocol this week. Nicely. Okay. Amongst all the other things, there is a Flashpoint. A Flashpoint is on Titan this week. Flashpoints are getting involved in public events and heroic adventures, for example, and lost sectors to earn basic XP and get yourself some powerful loot. There is a tip here. If you go and play this daily, just look for the icon which is indicated with these little yellow prongs here. At the moment, it is Bad Neighbors Adventure. This may change on daily reset. So this Bad Neighbors, complete that. That will get you some powerful loot and contribute 35% towards the actual Flashpoint. As I say, the Flashpoint is complete public events which spawn at the Rig and Siren's Watch, and there are various lost sectors for you to discover. There's one there, look, Methane Flush. That doesn't sound too appetizing. I would maybe avoid that unless you like the smell of farts. Anyway, there you go, earn 100% of that and get even more powerful loot. So there's 2 opportunities on Titan to earn yourself some powerful stuff. Great. Okay, next step would be looking at the Dreaming City. Now, if you're new to the game, you probably won't have access to this area just yet. But if you're a veteran, then you want to head on over to our very favourite Petrovenge and grab all of the bounties. There's 2 bounties to complete, and that will get you some powerful loot. There is also an Ascendant Challenge. My phone has gone again. I'm very sorry. Everyone's going to be checking their phones and hating me, but I'm very sorry about that. But yeah, we've got an Ascendant Challenge. You've picked the bounty up from Petra there, and the Ascendant Challenge is in the Harbinger's Seclude. Pop your Tincture of Queen's Foil, which happens to be one of these things, and you'll be able to see a portal, and you enter that and complete the challenge, and you'll get yourself some powerful loot and some pretty good stuff in the old Dreaming City. A lot of really good weapons, including the Retold Tale shotgun, which is a lovely shotgun indeed. So yeah, there you go. That is your Dreaming City business. And of course, we've got the Last Wish raid, all the powerful loot that can be earned from that. That's reset. That resets on your Tuesday reset, which is now. Isn't that fabulous? You can also pick up some bounties from this gentleman here, Spider. He has some bounties that will earn you a piece of powerful loot, and he also has a material exchange as well. So that's about that. What else is there? Well, in the tower, we can go and see our favourite gunsmith, who's just over here, over yonder, and he sells mods, and you can cash in your gunsmith materials to get some bits and pieces, maybe get some nice guns and whatnot. And these are gear mods that you can apply to your weapons and armor. Today, these rotate on the daily reset. So for 24 hours, he's selling an impact mod and a boss spec mod, which increases damage against bosses and vehicles. Slap that on your favorite power weapons, and away you go. So they can cash in your tokens there. And that's Robert's your father's brother. Next step, we're going to hop on over to the Leviathan raid vendor, Benedict 99. If you fancy getting into the Leviathan raid, here's some of the loot that you can earn by collecting your Cullis tokens. This week, we've got the helmet for the normal Leviathan mode. We have also the gauntlets for normal Leviathan. There is a chest piece for the raid layer Eater of Worlds. There is also the Prestige Leviathan boots, a Spire of Stars raid layer class item, and its stared back legendary sword. That's what's available from Benedict 99. And then for the modifiers this week on the raid layers, if we go over to Nessus Orbit and select one of the raid layers here and go to Prestige, the modifiers are Gladiator. Melee kills buff weapon damage, and weapon kills buff melee damage. Then we've got Arms Master. Kinetic is your sidearm, energy is the scout rifle, and power is a sword. Isn't that nice? And what else have we got then? Well, we've got a special event on at the moment, and it's still on for another 2 weeks. From today, it finishes in early May. That's the Revelry. You can go and collect your bounties. I've gone the wrong way. You can go and collect your bounties from Eva Levante. She's over here. She did cooking at the last event. We were making cookies and things like that. But here she is. There's bounties to pick up and powerful loot to earn. There's actually quite a lot. So if you're on the quest to 700 power level, then these are very good ones to do indeed. We've got a bounty for a powerful head engram, chest, leg, arms and class item, as well as the dailies, and you can also cash in some of your Reveler's Essence, which you'll earn by doing various activities in the game to have a chance at getting ornaments for this armor, as well as masterwork cores and all the other kind of bits and pieces. Before we run over to the Iron Banner business and the Eververse store, we're going to go and check Ada's business and have a look. Here we are. There is plenty of daily and weekly bounties. The 2 weekly bounties will award you with a ballistic log, which you can spend on a powerful frame. Once you've spent that ballistic log, you can also carry on picking up the same frame and farming it again. Each frame has basic tasks, and then you pop into one of the 3 forges available to have your chance at a different role on these items. For example, the powerful hand cannon frame, if I go and earn my ballistic log, I can pick that up, complete the frame by paying attention to all the instructions and doing the tasks, and then I pop into a forge and complete the forge, and then the weapon will drop at the end, and hopefully you get a good roll. It's quite a fun activity to be involved in, and there's plenty of good stuff here. The pulse rifle, if you can get a good roll on that, is superb. We have the sniper rifle as well, which is absolutely fantastic in both PvE and PvP. Swords are always fun, hand cannons are great, and auto rifles and machine guns. Probably one of the most popular machine guns in the Crucible at the moment is the Hammerhead. So something with quick draw and rampage, for example, is very tasty indeed. Ada also has a little booth here for cashing in gunsmith materials and legendary shards. You can get mod components, which you can spend here or over at the Gunsmith for various weapon mods. These Black Armory mods are fairly special and have unique properties, so you may want to have a look at what you might get there. But bearing in mind the cost increases every time you acquire one. There you go. Let's hop on over to Lord Saladin and see the business. The Iron Banner. There we go. There's all your bounties. Those are on for the whole week. Each one will get you some powerful gear. Then you have the list of all the stuff here. I'm on a Warlock, so I can view the Warlock armor. The rolls appear to be identical to what they were last time. They are indeed identical. So if you've already picked up the armor, then buying these ones is probably not going to be on the top of your list. However, we do have Talons of the Eagle Scout Rifle with Outlaw and Rampage. There's also Drop Mag, Appended Mag, or Polygonal or Extended Barrel. There's a Stability Masterwork on that as well. And then there's Roar of the Bear Rocket Launcher with Hard Launch, Smart Drift, High Velocity Rounds, Black Powder, Snapshot, and Auto Loading Holster and a Handling Masterwork. Not very good. Don't bother with that one. Not very nice indeed. There is also the Iron Burden. This decreases your power level by 100 while participating in Iron Banner, activating Iron Burden, so you can earn credit towards certain triumphs and their rewards. One of the pinnacle rewards for this is the Wizen Rebuke. This is a Masterwork version of the Fusion Rifle, and this is the roll. Hitmark IS, Enhanced Battery, Moving Target, and Demolitionist with the Stability Masterwork. And does it take a shader? Yes. Kinda. Anyway, that's the Iron Banner. We're going to wrap up the video by hopping over to Tess at Eververse and seeing what she has for us this week. Here she is. Crack open your purse. Spend your cash at Eververse. Here we go. What have we got then? There is the stylish fish bump. Exactly. Emote. There is the hyped dance. We've got the circumpolar light sparrow. Very pink. Very nice. I haven't got that. That's going in my basket. And we've also got the Wassail Sir. I don't know what language that is, but it's a ship. It's for the Revelry. It's a limited edition. It's got gold on it. And then there's the Ladylike shell. I already had this from an engram during the week. Isn't that nice? And the Verdant Infinity shell. That's a Go shell. And then there's the Cheese projection. It's quite pertinent, really, considering with the Revelry tonics, you can spam grenades till your heart's content in PvP. There's a chest piece here as well, with unflinching sniper, auto rifle reserves, and special ammo. There's also unflinching power aim as well. I might pick that up because I don't think I have that. Then there's boots, dynamo, rifle dexterity, arrow scavenger, and primary ammo finder. Yes, I think I'll add those to the collection as well. We've got some bundles. The Mood to Party bundle will get you 5 Jubilant engrams, 3 fire team medallions, which increase XP gains and loot for you and your members of your fire team. And then there's a Bright Dust in there as well. The Hop Along bundle includes this ghost. It looks like a bunny rabbit. and the perks are Public Defender and Omni Telemetry. There is also the ARC bundles left over from ARC Week, so if you haven't picked those up, each one contains an emote pertaining, it's a class specific, so you can't actually use this on a Warlock, that's for a Hunter, and this one here is for a Titan, and that one there is for the Warlocks there. Nicely, then there is a bunch of normal stock that we've got from past seasons. The Cloister Dance Awkward Greeting, which is one of my favourite emotes ever. Nice. Then there is the Arion Sparrow, a solo stand Sparrow, the Threat Display Exotic Ship, which is quite tidy. Kabir's Glass Aegis, which is a fantastic ship. That's from Curse of Osiris DLC, so some people will be happy to see things like that come back for sale. There's the Poison Courier Shell, a Twin Snake Projection, an Ornament. These are class specific, so for Hunters you'll have something for Hunter Exotics and Titans for Titan Exotics. This one's a Warlock Gothic Horror Ornament for the Karnstein Armlets, so that's very nice indeed. We've got Colony, the Exotic Grenade Launcher, that is an ornament for the Colony, and there is also the 87% weapon ornament for the 21% Delirium Gambit Pinnacle Machine Gun. There is also some Transmat effects, some shaders, and boons, and Eververse Bounties. So that's your lot, ladies and gents. There's plenty to be getting along with this week to play with, so I hope you have an absolutely fantastic time. And we'll be seeing you next week. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and remember, smokers a kipper. We'll be back for breakfast.